The migration transition model was created by Wilbur Zielinski, a professor at Penn State University. What he did was he tied concepts of migration to the stages of the demographic transition. And what he said was a country's stage within the demographic transition helps predict the type of movement that's likely to be occurring in that country and away from that country. Let's do a quick recap of the demographic transition. Do you remember this? The primary thing I want you to look at here is stage 1, 2, 3, 4, and at the bottom, low growth in stage 1, high growth stage 2, decreasing growth stage 3, and then low growth again in stage 4. I'm going to go through each one of them and apply them to the migration transition though. Let's do that. So here we have stage 1 of the demographic transition, which is also stage 1 of the migration transition. Notice that what was happening in stage 1 was that crude birth rates, crude death rates are high, but growth is low. During stage 1 of the migration transition, movement is based on food acquisition. This is mostly in hunter-gatherer societies and societies that are practicing transhumance and or pastoral nomadism. Basically the same thing. This is moving animals from place to place to take advantage of pasture land. As I told you before, there's not a lot of this left on the planet. Really what's happening is you have pockets of stage 1 within other places in the world that are not at stage 1. For example, some of the Amazonian indigenous peoples might be in a stage 1 kind of phase. You can see these are the Yanomami in the Amazonian part of Venezuela. And this is pastoral nomadism in Mongolia. Now, you take this terminology as you want to take it. I am presenting it to you. I did not come up with it. But what Professor Zielinski called this stage in the migration transition was the pre-modern traditional societies. In stage 2 of the demographic transition and of the migration transition, what's happening is this. Crude death rates are going down, crude birth rates remain high, and that results in rapid natural increase rate, high growth of population. Because of this, there's rural to urban migration, people moving from the countryside and farms into the cities to seek these new jobs. There's rapid population growth, but that rapid population growth outstrips employment. You might recall that I told you that during the Industrial Revolution, people were going from rural areas to urban areas to take these jobs. Well, this continues throughout the world. In Southeast Asia, South Asia, the Middle East, Africa, many places in Latin America, cities are growing rapidly as a result of a rural to urban migration because many of these places are in stage 2 or migrating into stage 3 of the demographic transition. Because of this, there's interregional migration. Remember this means from one region to another within a country, so a fairly long move. And of course, international migration, leaving the place that you're at and the country that you're at, going to another country. This is largely because of economic push and pull factors that are operating. And of course, in stage 2 countries, in a lot of cases, there are political problems, and those can exacerbate the migration patterns. And emigration, leaving a place, is the dominant feature. Zielinski called this the early transitional society. In stages 3 and 4, we're going to combine them in the migration transition and of course the demographic transition. What was happening was crude death rates continue to go down, but crude birth rates are going down. Also, natural increase rates are going down. Population growth is decreasing and eventually becomes very low growth, perhaps even zero population growth or negative population growth. During these stages, internal migration within a country dominates, both interregional from one region to another and intra-regional within the same area of the country. This movement is for employment and lifestyle betterment. Education and skills within the population provide opportunities to choose the location you want to live in, and of course to chase much higher paychecks, maybe even moving laterally in terms of a high paycheck, because you want a better place to live. Economic and environmental pull factors are the dominant factors here. And there's actually, strangely enough, an urban to suburban, so away from the urban area, out to the suburbs, and even out to the exurbs, which is the far extent of the city where you really don't have any public transportation that you can get into the city on. This, of course, is a suburb. Houses close together, but not tall buildings. And then this is an exurb. You can see the horse. Some people, they want to live really in a rural setting, but have all the benefits of an urban lifestyle. Zelinsky called this the late transitional and advanced societies. Again, I'm not endorsing his terminology. I'm just presenting the terminology to you.